Good evening, welcome back everybody. Caesar Gaming here. Glad you're all able to join us. Good evening here from my side. It might not be evening wherever you are all located. As always, feel free to let me know. I'm keen to hear a bit more about you guys. Without further ado, episode 5, let's jump straight into it. And whilst this is setting up, apologies, the last episode was already a few days ago now. Slight delay in the schedule there. Mainly due to work on my side. I had to go away on a business trip and no, I didn't really have the setup to complete the episodes there. I wasn't able to pre-record something before I left. So that's why the delay here. Mainly because of that though, for today's episode I don't have a specific historical component planned for it. Now we normally do. I just like to mix it up. Given that we don't have that for today, I figured besides the gameplay itself, I want to take the time to introduce myself to a greater extent so that you guys and girls know who you're watching. And maybe we're able to create a slightly more personal bond. I'd really like this to turn into a community where we're able to enjoy these games, enjoy the gameplay, able to share tips and tricks. So, I think I should take a leading role in there to tell you guys a bit more about myself. Before we do that though, let's dive back into it. Quick recap for where we left off. Fended off the goals initially. We need to keep our eyes on them because they're obviously going to keep on pushing. On the south side, we're making our way towards Carthage with our new army. Now, you guys know why we're going to Carthage. We need to cut off the Scipii, otherwise we're going to have a hard time should we ever get into a fight with them. And then for the goals, for now we're just going to fend them off. I'll entertain the idea of walking around and harassing their cities. But this is the hard land, so I need to keep it in tight. I mentioned this in the earlier episode where, from my perspective, right, you can treat this as a strategic or tactical battle. On the strategic map, ideally what I'd like to get on each front is you want to have a defensive army to cover your home base. You want to have an army that's actually pushing the front. And then you want to have a skirmish army that is kind of harassing the enemy behind enemy lines, forcing them to pull some troops away from the front. Preferably lighter units, cavalry, able to keep them moving faster. To not just take the towns, but destroy key infrastructure, military buildings, economical buildings behind the lines, right? So you're both fighting at the front, but you're also taking away their ability to train new troops, to gain extra cash on the back end. That's what I normally like to do. Now for the goals, given that we only have one army to work with, which, and even one army is tricky because last episode didn't go stellar. So we have our army which is retraining. We're training more as we speak. So these guys are gonna have to hold for now. Then we'll deal with this guy later. And obviously for Carthage, we're sending these guys down. And then we're good to go. Lessons learned from the last episodes. I am somewhat disappointed with the Roman infantry being able to hold the lines. Now, for the first one, yes, the Julii was spread thin when we had our disaster in Carthage here. Underestimated that one. I think for the last battle, I went over the footage myself. I was, when the line broke, I was playing around with my control and shift key because I was trying to move the formation forward. I think that pulled them out of their formation and made them take the initial hit pretty harshly. But, I still sticking to the fact that from a balancing perspective, I feel that as Rome, you should be able to rely on your lines, right? If you're playing as a barbarian faction, goals, you'd have to play a lot more with maneuver and choose your battles much more wisely because you can't stand and fight. But as the Romans, I feel that you should be able to push those guys sort of in the forward line and give you the edge. Now, if this is going to be a recurring thing, then we might have to see if I just get that wrong. But let's see. Other than that, I want to do more with my spies. We lost our one, and we definitely need more. That's my brief intro. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get into it. Alright, nothing to build here. You're building and training. You're building and training. Cool, so we're pretty much set on this side. I know there is a diplomat somewhere.
Can I be of service?
Yes. You can be of service, maybe.
At once.
I'm looking for the Greeks. Oh, that's already Macedon all. Alright. Wow. Okay. That's
Sir, without delay.
okay, we have the Greeks here.
Address them at once.
Bribe. If we get enough money, I entertain the thought to bribe some people in cities as well. I think it's good. But for now,
We'll address them at once.
yeah. Nothing to do actually. Right, this guy's gonna have to move south, but we can't do that as of yet. And we had one more. Oh my goodness. We were trying to find the Britons here. Right. You can keep doing that. Next round. No, so yeah, guys, it was a busy week here. I think I mentioned this briefly before, but I work in consulting / finance. Currently in the Middle East, actually, so we're doing a lot of infrastructure projects here. So that's pretty cool. Had a business trip for that to our local office in Dubai. And I didn't have the setup to record another episode here. So I record this sort of on my main, let's call it gaming laptop, so Legion i7. Just slightly heavier, so I don't generally bring it with me if I'm going anywhere, for example, on like a business trip such as this. So, you know, that's what happened. Right, we need to move, because these guys are gonna move. Scipii is moving in. Yeah, alright. And obviously Carthage, they'll be smelling. Oh, okay. Damn, right, we can't cover that. Huh. This is not good, actually. There's considerably more troops there than we can fight off. We won't be able to do that. We can probably pull some guys away from the heartland. Reinforce the troops south. But also not too many. Let's start building that up. I mean, we're gonna have to build some velites for the defense here. I don't need a massive army to fight off the Gauls, right? As long as I have something like 5-6 frontline infantry with some support staff, I'm good to go. This is gonna require significant efforts. I'll probably take these guys separately. I don't wanna push out these guys with it. Maybe the Scipii will besiege, help out. It's questionable. Alright. Financially, what are we up to? Yeah. Army upkeep. Sleek construction, recruitment. 5548, 5508. For now we're in the plus still. So that's good. You then. Just walk to the coast. I know the city is here somewhere, but just can't find these guys. At some point this guy is gonna go to Egypt. Maybe for now I'll send him to the Scythia, Dacia area over there. Not sure what this Roman army is doing here. Alright, that's it for now. No, so as I said, that's what I'm... Wow, they have tapses already. Damn, alright, this is really annoying. I needed tapses. But fine. Alright, the only thing that it does is that it pulls Carthage away. So at least we'll have something here. But we know that eventually, when Civil War kicks off, this is going to be a major point where we're gonna have to take Thapsus, reinforce Carthage, then jump down. But okay, fine. Damn. Annoying though. Now, also, lesson learned from last time. The Ram wasn't exactly stellar. He lost a significant amount of guys. So we're going with the siege tower. Nope. We're doing one turn before the other army comes back. Just a quick in and out. Great. And I assume that Carthage is going to come over here to try to fend off these guys. But we can cut Scipii off here. Cool. It's not exactly what I wanted, but we should be able to pull off one at least. Anything we can build here? No. We're also going to have to do some repopulation, because these smaller cities, they're going to have to grow at a faster pace than they're currently doing. But that's for later on. These guys are under construction. That's good. Yes, definitely a port over there. That gives some extra cash. Trader, extra cash. We've got decent trade agreements set up, so we can do a little bit more with it at this point. Yeah, nothing to be done here. It's fine. We also don't need to. You are still walking around trying to find Britons. They're just gone. It's really odd. Just can't find these guys. Fine. I'll just keep walking around. We're gonna have to do something with him, right? I mean, it's mainly covered. This other guy is heading up north. As soon as he can. Yeah. Cap brigands. Nope. Besieging. Yeah. Off we go. No, so I was saying before we got interrupted by the Scipii are taking Thapsus. So that's basically my work setup. So I'm trying to plan this around it. Maybe pre-record some things in the weekend to try to make sure that I can keep these going on a consistent basis. Next time I'll try to make sure that I have some in the pipeline. I don't want to keep you all waiting too long like we're doing now. Other than that, personal information, I've got a girlfriend. She's currently in London for now. So I'm from the Netherlands myself. Spent some time in London, obviously, when I moved there with my girlfriend, and then this opportunity for the recent job came my way. So that's why I'm doing the stuff in the Middle East now. As for where we're going to end up, I'm not exactly sure. Let's see how we do. But yeah, I think it's both got its charms. I mean, the Middle East here is very different. I had a really good time in London. I really like the city. It's very vibrant, very busy, lots of stuff to do, so I really like that part of it. And it might very well be that I'll find my way back there. But let's see. I'll do some quick admin stuff here first before we move on to Carthage. All fine, nothing to build here. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to train some peasants and repopulate. Suggesta needs to go a little bit faster. Corral is same as well, but we can use Carthage to do that afterwards. You. I suppose just keep on walking around. Yeah, Britons, finally. Good lord. But he can't engage. But there's a port. The port for that side, or no? Here we go. Finally, we managed. Oh, sorry, we managed to find the Britons. Vanished. Excellent speech there. Trade rights, yes, please do.
A most generous proposal.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go up north. Nothing to do here. Alright, guys, then it's battle time. Exciting. Carthage, finally. Let's get the ball rolling. Assault. Oh, no, not elephants. That's annoying. So we're dealing with all cavalry. So, lessons learned from last time. Don't spread the lines too thin. Make use of the ranged units, obviously. Should be able to do this. I'm definitely going to fight it myself, obviously. I do not want this to be a night battle. I think I'm fine. Let's fight it. Revenge at Carthage, at last. Well, let's let's not speak before my turn, but this should be good, right? Come on, guys. Let's get it. Hope you all had a good week. And I say good week because I'm recording this on Friday evening, so generally it takes like a few hours for me to process and upload everything. I'll get back to you after the speech. Hang on, let's listen.
Today we face the mighty Carthaginians, brave men and worthy foes. Our task today is a noble one, to preserve the town and its people. Last time I fought those men, we were unlucky. It is now time to take revenge for that defeat and teach them to fear us anew. Some of us will soon lie dead. The rest will drink to their memory, but, as always, we Romans will fight with honor!
Yes, we will fight with honor, and we'll definitely get our revenge here. So actually they don't have any infantry units, so the whole situation that we had at the wall last time should be avoided. But we are going to deploy over here, because I don't want to deal with... Yeah, over here. Yeah, let's go. Going to take our time with this one, guys. I don't want to rush into it. I just want to make sure that we're not doing this incorrectly like last time. So, siege towers to the wall, in this spot in between the towers, because I don't want to get stuck. And then afterwards, we'll probably form up on this major square here, a little bit wide. This is already the thing. I had more units, but if I put them up wide here, they get a pretty large flank to deal with. So I might go for back alley. Sort of do it on this side. Pull in the ranged units behind. And we've got a decent chunk. Obviously, we've got the cavalry that can come in from behind. That's the plan. Let's get it. Send these guys to the wall. So they're going to land in the middle, which is good, so they won't immediately get bombarded with the towers from both. Really? You can only do one at a time? Okay, fine. Then you go over here. Open the gate. Walk the units through to the right side here. These guys are going to hoard the flank. And these elephants are obviously going to be lethal. I'm very concerned about those. I'd normally pull up my range units behind. I might actually put the range units up front initially. Maybe they can bear the brunt of the charge before they crush down on everything else. Either way, let's fast forward this. These guys are just going to take the gate. Not much to it. Yes, they are at enemy walls. Please go up. Yeah, there they go. Into the tower, walking up. God, I gotta say, every time I look at it, I'm really happy with what they did with the graphics. Looks great. Like, the units are a bit more vibrant than they used to be in the older games, right? I like how it's shiny. They've got some individuality to them as well. So that's really cool stuff. So both these guys, let's get to the other side of the tower.
Our soldiers have captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
Yeah. So they captured the walls. That's good. Send these guys in. Should be good to go. I don't think they're gonna charge out, so we're pretty safe here, but just in case, let's form these guys up over here. Cavalry definitely needs to come as well. So what also happened last time, I think, is that the front line took the assault before the flanking troops were really correctly put in place. So we're gonna have to make sure that everything is ready before we let these guys crash in, because that just makes things a lot harder on ourselves. Send the cavalry into the left. So I think we're good. I mean, there's no way that these guys are actually going to charge out of there, because then they'd really mess up the position that they have. But they are eager to jump on that, so we're going to have to be somewhat careful. Alright, first of all, let's put these off fire at will. Skirmish mode is fine. Please don't chase. Same for you guys. Fire at will, that's actually fine. Do it in guard mode. For these guys... yeah, no. I don't like people chasing, because if I have information in mind and half the troops are running away, then all of a sudden we might have some issues, so I'm not too keen on that. Let's see how this would line up, like in this. So they won't line up there. Oh, no, okay, that's not good. 3 and 3 then, maybe. God, alright, so the pathfinding is definitely not not amazing still. I mean, these guys are kind of all over the place. But fine. You guys. You can actually come first. Everyone's starting to get tired again as well. Let's actually just walk, if that's the case. It's going to be even worse if they're all tired before we even get there. So, let's fast forward a little bit. They're slowly walking, they're slowly walking. Don't want these guys to get too far ahead of themselves. So, 1 hastati in the breach here. For 3 units, that should hold the line decently. I say that, but as I say it, I'm unsure about that. I might just use my cavalry as the main flanking force. Yeah. No, these elephants are gonna crush right through. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go. So we'll put in 1. little bit finicky. And these guys just at the back to plug any issues that are happening. Sorry guys, sometimes like if I'm in the thinking mode here, I might forget to talk for a little bit. I notice it myself now as well. It's just that, you know, need to really do well here. I don't want to mess this up, so I'm a little bit careful with everything. These guys are on skirmish mode, so they're fine to walk. Please walk. Right, let's set up the Astati. And then I dare to play around a little bit. I mean, they're pretty deep like this. I think that should be fine. I've got the Astati here in reserve as well, should that line falter. These ones are gonna carry the brunt of it, to be fair. I'm a little annoyed. See, this is what I mean with pathfinding. Yes, I get that this is the main road. Hey, this is a horrible lineup. But also I want them to stretch the entire path here between, right? Now they're just leaving flanks. Which, you know, is kind of annoying. Maybe if I can put them on this. God, stop. I'm aware that this is a little bit sketchy, guys, but God. Okay. Maybe let's do it this way. As long as they're out in the open, it's not amazing either. So we'll put these guys as the main line right over here. Guys, can you please like form up? Come on. Alright, excellent. That's pretty good, I feel. And then these guys are ready here to plug this hole, because I can't fully stretch them out, annoyingly enough. So this is gonna have to do. Alright, let's play peekaboo. I don't care as much about the range units, I just want to keep these Hastati fresh. God, these guys suck, do they? God. See, at least these elephants, you know, they'll crush everything. So it's not just my guys here, but whatever. See what they do. Right, so these elephants are pretty much gone at this point. Where are these elephants going? Just let them go. Don't really mind. Walk, please. Alright. Get stuck in there, guys. Pull in the Astati on the side as well. At this point, everyone's good to fire. See, these cavalry, they're annoying enough that all you can do, you just need to swarm them, because otherwise they're gonna keep running away. What I don't want them to do is to have secondary charges. That's really lethal, right? If they're able to run away and attack again, then we're gonna have a very hard time with it. So whilst they're in the mosh pit, exactly, that is fine. Now the only thing is, where did these elephants go? Pull back out again. Where's my cavalry? I do need them to be able to flank still. Well, they can walk back out. Form up, form up. I also don't want to pull my Astati on these on these elephants. That'll be pretty painful. Fine. Right, at this point we're just merging everything. Wide line. Cavalry on the back. Yeah, this is going to be painful. What's my cavalry doing? Alright, I thought we had more elephants left, but fine, I'll take it. See how we do here. But actually, sorry, I didn't mean to press continue. We already won, right? So why are we... Yeah, you've already won this battle. You want to leave the battlefield? Yes, we do. Alright. Cool. Alright, I apologize, guys. I was a little bit quiet during that battle. It's just that I was really careful with how I was pulling this off. Obviously, I didn't want to repeat it last time. But, good thing is, we managed. So, what do? Yeah, the skirmishers, I still think that was very tricky. Like, I didn't want to put them behind, because then the Hastati take the initial charge. I think at this point, you know, they were just too far ahead for the Hastati to even intervene. So that makes it really tricky at this point. So that was my bad. Keep these closer together. I want to say that I just really like playing the game. By no means am I the expert at it. Especially for the tactics, like in the battle, the components wise, I'm trying to get a lot better at it. I really like the strategic part of it. Where are we going? How do we set up the back end? But no, obviously the battle tactics. You hear what I'm thinking, and I want to take you all along for that ride. Either way, there we are. We have got Carthage. Now the Scipii is going to be pissed, but that's fine. At least we've got a foothold here. Should it ever come to that.
Fleet ready.
Alright, let's see. Quick manage, and then we're already at like over half an hour, so I'll do some quick admin here. And then we'll cut the episode there. See, they've all got culture penalty. I don't want that. And for now, I mean, don't expect like a major charge, so I can get rid of these. That's fine. Yeah, it's a shame, right? I mean, on one hand, yes, you don't want the culture penalty. On one hand, but you end up demolishing everything, which is not really what I want to do. I mean, temples, I get it. Like, ideally, all of this. These I have to keep. It's fine. Let's get it back to a port. Look, nothing major is going to happen here, so I'm not too concerned. I've also got a Scipii there, should anything happen. I'll merge these guys. There's no... Right. And we'll send these guys back up north. We're gonna need a second army here either way, because I do want to start pushing west. As I said, I just don't want Scipii to fully cut me off, so I'm trying to bake them in this part. I also don't want them to pull towards Egypt, though. Let's see. I'm not fully sure yet. Guys, either way, we're gonna have to cut the episode there. We managed to make some steps. Quick admin here as well. Nothing to be done. You're building. That's all fine. Alright, that's gonna be it. So for next episode, where are we going? We still need to take the northern Italian peninsula here, especially now that Carthage, since I've lost 2 of their major powerhouse cities, they're less of a concern. They do still have their parts there. I'd want to have Palma. I'd want to have Cordoba, so the cities to the west here. This all definitely needs to be mine. Now the Scipii, they're going to rampage over North Africa. But unfortunately, I'd ideally also like Egypt. So we might have to do a separate expedition just to get our hands on Egypt. But let's see how we do. Yeah, nothing here. Nothing to be done here, I assume. Nope, just casually growing. Yeah. I'm just thinking, maybe like the tax rate, if I'm able to lower that in here specifically. Can I do that per city here? I'm not sure. I mean, we used to be able to. Okay. Let's put it on low tax rate. We're still at a decent public order, but we get a bit more population growth, which they desperately need. Probably same for the Suggesta. You guys, public order. Probably tax you higher. Yeah. They're okay with higher. Cool. Alright guys. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We managed to take our revenge on Carthage. That's the main point. Once again, apologies, it was a little bit quiet during the battle, but there was a supreme focus to not make a second mistake there. But we managed to get it done. Need to make use of our ranged units a bit better. Managed to work around the elephants by separating those. That's the plus side that got off of it. Right? The elephants had their charge. Didn't walk straight through my units there, so that's good. Scipii at least held in place over here for now. Let's see where they're going next. And well, look forward to see you all next time. Thanks for watching. CZ Gaming out.